cracked up here at Warren.
You're watching dashboard video of a deadly crash just seconds after it happened. The driver of this stolen Jeep has just killed a woman and injured her baby.
He T-boned somebody. They're both still in the vehicle.
He was running from Grosse Pointe Park cops and blew a red light. Police cut off the chase, but the Jeep kept speeding away. Are you ready for the shocker? The driver was only 13. He was sitting in this booster chair so he could see over the steering wheel.
13 years old, and when we were in court with him, he stands a little kid standing there.
How does a 13-year-old steal a car? If it's a Chrysler product, it's child's play.
That's the car that the kids have been taught how to steal.
And they're stealing a lot of them. All it takes is a screwdriver and a brick.
Pop the lock, hit the ignition, and you have a Chrysler.
They're so easy to steal, they just use them for transportation.
They'll drive them, they'll run out of gas, and they'll take another one.
How fast can a kid steal a Chrysler? Keep watching.
Is it going down? It's going down. He got in it. He's in Buddha's car.
Detroit cops got this one on tape. The black Chrysler is theirs. They put it out for bait. It took the teenage thief 43 seconds to start it and drive away. 43 seconds.
Does that surprise you?
No, not at all.
Harold Mader is an insurance investigator and an expert witness on car theft. He's been at it for 35 years. He says any Chrysler product without a security system is easy pickings.
Probably the last 6, 8, 10 years, it's been Chrysler products the easiest to steal.
The thieves know that. Without giving too much away, I want to show you just how easy it is. They put a screwdriver under the lock, give it a whack, and punch a hole. If they know what they're doing, they can pop the lock in seconds.
There it is. I did it without even not realizing I did it.
Once they're inside, they just pry the ignition out with a screwdriver. If they know the trick, they can do it in less than a minute.
The more you do it, the better you become at it.
Nigga, we selling your car less than 8 seconds, dog. So any shit that we like, ain't got no club on our alarm, it is gone.
Now you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. 3 teenage thieves riding around in a stolen Chrysler. They tape themselves talking about how easy Chryslers are to steal.
We steal cars every day. Every damn day. Shit is too easy now.
Cops found the tape in a stolen car and used it to convict them. You can see them starting and turning off the car with a screwdriver, bragging about using it to crack the steering column.
The crack steering column. Crack that shit fast and quick.
Just wait till you find out how popular Chryslers are with car thieves. Some are being stripped for parts.
Here's the ignition. Popped it right out of there and took off.
But a lot of thieves are young kids just looking for a ride. Week after week, the Grosse Pointe News is filled with car thefts. Almost all of them are Chrysler products. This week, it's 12 out of 12. And trust me, it's not just a Grosse Pointe problem. It's all over Metro Detroit.
Old Harper Woods, St. Clair Shores, East Point, Roseville, their numbers have all come up dramatically.
Check out this list of Michigan's most stolen. 8 out of 10 are Chrysler products. 8 out of 10. Remember, a lot of kids are busting into these things, running from the cops and putting all of us in danger. A kid was fleeing Detroit police when he wrapped this stolen neon around a light pole and killed himself. He was only 11. I did some digging and found out it's a problem in other cities too. St. Louis had a rash of fatal crashes involving kids and stolen Chryslers. St. Louis cops complained to Chrysler over a year ago. So what is it about Chrysler products that makes them so easy?
That's where they stick the screwdriver. Right there.
For one thing, experts say it's just too easy to jimmy the door locks with a screwdriver. Harold Mader says a shield behind the door handle would stop that.
It's just a piece of metal.
Yeah, or even plastic. Hard plastic will do the same thing, and there's no weight involved.
He says the design of Chrysler's steering column is also a problem. The metal housing for the ignition switch is easy to break.
It's a light like aluminum is. Before that they had plastic. They were breaking the plastic ones. Now they're breaking the metal ones exactly the same way.
Fixing those problems would slow the thieves down, but there's a surefire way to stop them altogether. You see, all of the car companies, including Chrysler, have electronic security systems that make it impossible to start the car without the key. If you can't start it, you can't drive it away, and you can't run from the police. But here's the rub. The security systems are standard on most GM and Ford cars, but they're optional on most Chryslers.
That's why they hit Chrysler products, because they know most of them don't have a system. Once you get the systems on, they're going to stop a lot of this.
Here's something to think about.
One of the hardest cars to steal is a Mercedes.
Wait a minute. Did he say Mercedes? Aren't these cars built by the same company? Maybe the Germans need to give the Americans a little kick in the rear end.